But this one guy, it's for some reason, it's because he came back and said thank you and said, look what you did, look what you helped me do. And you know, it's really because he had clean clothes, nice clean clothes, and he was able to present himself as somebody who is not homeless. You know, as a person.
Right, which he is. And so he gets to present himself for what he is, a human being in need of a job.
That's it.
So if somebody watching today wants to donate clothing, used clothing, what do they have to do? How do they do it?
I ask that they call me to make sure that I'm at the office and not like here or at a meeting, because I do attend some of the social service network meetings to say what we do and also to network with other agencies and to help their clients, because that's what we want to do.
Because we're all in this boat together.
We're all in that boat together. When we're looking at helping a community, the community helping the community, that is what we're doing.
It is.
So it takes us all of the programs, all of the community at large. To call me, the number is going to be on the screen, 237-2090. My extension's 124.
Okay.
And, you know, call me and I'll let you know if you can't bring it. Sometimes I can go pick it up, or I have volunteers that can go pick it up, depending on what it is. So we have volunteers that do many different things. I just, you know, see if somebody's available, coordinate with it, and get the clothes done.
Okay, so and that's actually grown over the last year or so, hasn't it, Karen? That clothes closet.
Oh my gosh, yes. I remember when it was only like 2 little shelves, and now we have racks and poles on the wall just hanging up. I mean, just it's amazing what it has grown. And a separate room for children's clothes. With here we go again. Desperate need of children's clothes, infant clothes, desperate need. Because when somebody calls...
School uniforms?
School uniforms, yes. We need school uniforms desperately. And that's all year round, not just at the beginning of the school year.
Yeah, they do tend to outgrow them or tear them or whatever.
And the seasons change.
Yeah, that's true. You know, the little shorts are not doing anymore.
And not just that. Again, when we're looking at the people that we serve, let's say the Office of Community Services, if a child is removed from one home and let's say placed with you, do you have school uniforms for that child?
Nope.
No. Try to go find some midway in the middle of the school year to be able to send that child to school, who now has to have a uniform to go to school. It's difficult. So we take uniforms, school supplies all year round, because you know what? The school supplies also run out. There's a lot of people who cannot afford the supplies that the school requests that each child brings. And it is very hard. And right now in our economic times, it's difficult for even the teachers. I have seen teachers buy out of their own pocket to try to meet some of the needs. Yeah. And so we just, again, as a community, need to come together and help to meet the needs of everybody.
So if somebody gets something from the clothes closet, or, you know, household items or school supplies or hygiene items or any of those things, is there a charge or a fee?
Nope. Everything is given to the person free of charge.
So they give to us, we give to them, kind of thing?
We give to them, exactly. And the case managers with all the agencies that we work with, because we have the state programs, which are the Office of Mental Health, Office of Developmental Disabilities, the Office of Addictive Disorders, and Office of Community Services. But there are also sub-programs like the Extra Mile that works with those populations to help meet the needs.
Right, so we might have VOA, Volunteers of America in there,
Correct.
Or Oceans, or
Correct.
Any of those other
Correct.
providers.
Correct. And like UMC has the detox unit at UMC, I'm sorry. And, you know, they'll call me and go, this guy just came in. All he has is the clothes on his back. Do you have anything? Give me his sizes. Let me see what I have. If I don't have it, I'm going to do everything I can to find it. I have dug in my husband's clothes, his closet, to say, okay, is there something more that I can pull out that may be able to help? And so, I put it out there. I use Facebook. I use Twitter to try to get the information out there to the community, and all of our friends then copy it and send it out to their friends. So again, we want that information to go further and further out so that we can meet more and more people's needs, because the need really is greater
it's enormous.
than anybody could possibly imagine, and I am not exaggerating.
Yeah, your detox story reminded me of a woman, I think she was a size 3X. She was a large woman who was committed to the inpatient psych unit at Tyler.
I
And
remember that.
remember her sheet, she had no clothes, they wrapped her in a sheet.
Mm-hmm.
Until we could find some clothes to fit her,
Yeah,
you know,
I
and so I
remember
mean,
that.
you know, when you're in there and you're psychotic and it's just terrifying
And your family has just said, you know what?
we can't do it
I
anymore.
can't do it
We can't
anymore.
do it, and I'm not, and nothing against families, you know, they just
Right.
can't do it anymore.
Right. It's
So,
exhausting.
yeah.
It's
So here you are
exhausting.
in your sheet and your psychosis.
But you know what? I may have size 3 in my closet that I haven't worn for 3 years. Let me go ahead and call the extra mile and see if they can use it. Well, you know what? Yes, I can. You know, and as long as it's not torn or broken or, you know, we'll take it because, again, we want our clients to really feel good about themselves when they put on something that they received from us.
And that is another important point, and we don't mean this in any kind of, we
No,
don't mean to be
no,
picky,
no,
but really and truly,
But I am picky.
we don't want to give to our clients anything that you wouldn't wear.
Right. And
Because
that's,
they are as valuable and as worthwhile as you and I are, and so.
And that's why I tell the volunteers, whenever especially whenever I get a new volunteer and they'll go, what do we keep and what do we not keep? I look at them and say, first of all, if it's torn, get rid of it. If the zipper's not broke, I mean, if the zipper's broken, don't keep it. If there's a button, unless you can fix it, we put it off to the side because we may have a volunteer later who can do it. I don't know.
Right.
But if I wouldn't wear it, or if I wouldn't put it on my child or my mother, then I don't.
It's not going to work.
It's not going to work.
for
We're not
our
going to
folks
keep it.
either.
Right.
So.